Good morning, everyone. It is Thursday, April 4th, giving my hard share review for today. Pre market green, green market. So I did looked to see which companies I was going to choose based on my indications for execution last night. I had three options, and at the open of the market, my best option was X, which is the Steel Corporation, and I got a indicator to buy hard shares at 9:31. So I got in on which candle did I get in on? I'm looking at. Oh, look at me. I'm in pre-market. My bad. I got in on this candle at 9:31. So I got in here, but I got in on the wick. So I bought hard shares for steel at $42.01. And I set my limit, but I didn't set my limit fast enough. I could have potentially got out on a wick here, but it didn't let me out, and I had to stay in it. So I stayed in, and the price action, you could see it doesn't, I mean, the candles aren't wide body candles, they're not big body candles. You're not seeing a lot of that. I mean, there was some action here with wide body candles, but it still didn't get up high enough. So I had to wait. This was another situation where I had to wait. I had to wait. I had to wait. Um, Even here, we had a run up, 11 at 10:59, 11 o'clock, had that run up. It still wasn't enough. I mean, where I set my limit, it didn't get high enough for me to get out on the limit that I set. So it was just waiting. And right now, we're at 11:45. I did wind up getting out finally at 11:37. So this candle right here is where I got out at. It got where I needed it to be so that I could get a profit on the limit that I set. So that was great. I'm excited that I did get out, but it took a long time. And you can see it did start on another uptick and had some large body candles. I could have potentially tried to stay in, but I gotta get in and get out. Like, understanding the volatility here is not like an Apple options trade. So I needed to get out. And you can see, okay, now it's shrinking back down. The candles are getting small again. It's getting ready to look like it's gonna go into a bearish trend, but I got my win, so I'm happy. It's hard shares is slow for me, very slow. I expect to be able to get in and out quickly, but what I'm learning is I've got to get really tight on what I'm going to set my limit at. I got to be really clear about what's that number going to be, stick with it, and wait for it to do what it does. But it did what it did. Hard shares, you can't do anything but win. You don't lose. If you got to sit, you sit. I'm still sitting in my Foot Locker trade, and that's okay because I'm going to get out of that eventually, and it will all work itself out. I'll see everyone tomorrow.